So this particular video is for my African people. I beg my African people, come closer. This video is for you. Hi beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. On this channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what is happening around me, and I share information. Recently, I just started the reaction videos, so if this content sounds like what you'll be interested in, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Click on that notification bell to get notified whenever I post any new video. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real G. Thank you guys for always coming back to watch my video. So today's video, I'm going to be reacting to a trending topic that is everywhere online. Some of you must have seen it, but I mean, I'm going to be reacting to the video and you guys feel free to leave me your own opinion on that. This particular video is for my African people. There's this trending article that is going on online about a pastor that is being sentenced to 34 years in prison and his wife 11 years in prison. So yes, today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my own opinion on that topic. And also, please and please, if you're a Christian, I beg, sometimes do things with your brain. Not everything that pastor said that you will do. Honestly speaking, this 21st century, I still don't understand why people still like, I beg, are you guys worshiping pastor or what? Or is it that you cannot even read your Bible yourself? In fact, even if you cannot read your Bible yourself, I feel sometimes common sense should tell you, what is this pastor saying? Why will a pastor tell me to undress that he wants to do some spiritual cleansing? Like, who does that? Honestly speaking, in fact, I feel like some of these pastors know who they want to use, to be honest, because I see no reason why a pastor will tell me to remove my clothes or to wash, down below and bring the water for spiritual prayer. Who's prayer? God, please, my African people, Nigerians in particular, it's time for you guys to have sense. I must say that back home, that's in Nigeria, people do that a lot. But I cannot believe that people in the UK are still doing these things. Where you guys seeing these churches? I still don't understand. In the UK, people are still going for cleansing. I beg, let me dive into today's gist. So this is what it says on this article. It says, an evangelical pastor who was jailed for 34 years in Britain on Friday after he was convicted of a catalogue of rape and sexual abuse against children and adults over 2 decades. It went further saying, a judge said self-styled prophet Michael carried out one of the worst cases of sexual abuse against children to come to court. So the pastor, who is 60, who is originally from Nigeria, was convicted of 15 counts of rape, 7 counts of indecent assault, and 2 counts of sexual assault at a trial that ended in January. The court was told there were at least 88 separate occasions on which he raped his victim, who are now adults. Some offenses were carried out after he convinced some of his victims to take part in spiritual bathing, which he said cleansed them from evil spirits. Birmingham Crown Court in central England was told some of his young female victims became pregnant several times, but the pastor, a trained pharmacist, took them to abortion clinic to hide his crimes. The minister's wife, Juliana, 58 years, was jailed for 11 years after being found guilty of 3 charges of aiding and abetting rape after helping arrange for some of the termination. Pastor's wife, even you, now wow. Judge Sarah called the pastor arrogant, selfish, and vain, adding that you abuse your position of trust. They, his victim, trusted you like God. In any judgment, your offending must be one of the worst cases of sexual abuse. Multiple children came before the court. The pastor, described by his victim as controlling, and was arrested. When one of those he abused came forward, he was detained by the police last year at Birmingham Airport on his way to Nigeria. When asked about his offense, which took place in Birmingham and London, dating back in 1980, the court was told, he said, the devil made me do it. The court was told that the pastor was linked to a Birmingham branch of Cherubim and Seraphim Church, which was founded in Nigeria. He set up a splinter group separate from the church and at another address for about 40 adults and children, where he began his practice of spiritual baiting. Evangelical churches are hugely populated in Nigeria, predominantly in the Christian South. So I don't want to keep reading and reading about what happened with this pastor. With the little I've read, I'm sure you understand what exactly is happening. These are victims of people that when pastor will tell you, oh, I want to do some cleansing for you, the pastor from there will touch them, do all sorts of things to them. And personally, I would say this, like I said, in this 21st century, who does that? How can a pastor tell you they want to do cleansing and will tell you they will need to bait you? Because I've seen so many clips, like videos I used to see sometimes. The pastor will tell you they will shower you. Even some posts that I will see, pastors will be stepping on you, working on them. I don't know what kind of cleansing is this one. Honestly speaking, I used to say this, these people are not pastors, so these people are just doing things for themselves. Because I see no reason why a man of God, you call yourself pastor, and you be stepping on people. I don't know whether you're removing spiritual, I don't know, in fact, I don't know what kind of spiritual things you're removing from their body that you have to step on them. Some of them self, you'll be jumping. Like when I see clips like that, I'll be like, God of Nazareth, like, now I understand why they say my people perish for lack of knowledge. Am I correct? I mean, if I'm not correct, correct me down below if I'm wrong. But I don't understand. If you're watching me and you're in the UK, how can you go to a church and a pastor will tell you remove your clothes? If you're in Africa, it's different, to be honest, because I feel like that place, too much church. In fact, at the end of the day, you might even be confused. Not for me, because I mean, there's no way I'll go to a church. Maybe a pastor will tell me to in fact, any pastor they tell me to bring money for prayers, I don't like that kind of thing. I've seen a couple of people that say their pastor tell them to send some amount to do prayer for them. I don't like that kind of a thing. If you're a pastor watching me and you want to, maybe you say you see something on my head, you want to pray for me now. Do you have to tell me, give me 100k that I want to do a prayer for? You want to do a prayer for me? Why will I now be paying you to do a prayer for me? I should give it to you willingly. I don't know if you agree with me. So if you agree with me in this situation, let me know. Leave me a comment. I think I should give the pastor money willingly. Maybe because, I mean, in fact, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. But I just feel like it should be something you're doing willingly. A pastor should not tell you bring 150k, 200k for prayers. For God, things are happening, things are happening. So with all the things happening these days, you guys are still believing in bring money for this one, spiritual cleansing. Anyway, to some extent, I think it's people's belief. So I will not talk much because I mean some persons believe in all of this, but personally, Stella, I don't believe in any of that. I don't believe. Don't tell me to come for bath, for cleansing, shower. Oh God, I don't even know what to say. I don't believe in all those things, to be honest. Or the one you tell me to wash or scrape one part of my body, shave it and put it in. Like, when I see things like that, honestly, it baffles me. And I feel like most people that fall victim of such are African people, because I mean, you never see a white person saying they asked me to wash my body or they asked me to shave one part of the body for prayer, for prayer and all of that. These people are not pastors. These people are doing their own things. They are doing their own voodoo. So if you believe in them, it's okay for you to believe in whatever thing you want to believe. It's okay. But I refuse to believe that a man of God will tell you to remove your clothes. We are doing cleansing. We are going to wash all the evil spirits in your body. And you are in the UK and you're believing all of this. How now? My people, how? Please. It's time for us to have sense. And please, if you're married to such pastors, you must not remain in that marriage. Leave the marriage. It's not a do or die thing. Because that's no reason if you're married to a, such, a pastor, and you've seen all these things and you still remain in that marriage, you're even comfortable helping the pastor with abortion, stuff like that. What kind of love is that? That's not love, to be honest, except she's being controlled. Because so many people divorce their husband because of him cheating for the first time. They divorce. They say, oh, I'm done with this marriage. I can't. In this pastor's situation, the wife is even helping him, taking them for abortion. For me, it's not making sense, to be honest. And if you're watching this video and you are in the UK, you still engage in such things, to be honest, for me, I think it's not worth it. There's no point of you going to meet any pastor for any spiritual cleansing, for all of that. It's not worth it. You can pray. You can do your prayer at home. You can do your fasting at home, read your Bible, go to church. There's nothing wrong with you going to church. And I mean, there's some things pastors will say to you as a person. You should use your common sense and understand that. Pastor, I don't understand what you're saying. Why will a pastor tell me to come to his house or come to my office the both of us want to do some spiritual, thing, and from there they start touching you and you think it's spiritual cleansing. All these things is common sense. When a pastor start doing like that, just know this person is not a pastor. This person just called himself a pastor. That is just the truth. Anyways, leave me a comment, your thought on all of this. Do you think that at 4 years is okay for him and the wife 11 years? Do you think he deserves more? Just leave me your honest opinion on all of this. I'll see you guys in my next post. Bye guys.